Hey, Shalom. I'm going to start off saying, Kala Yuma, Yahweh, Bashir, Yahushai, Bashem, Hakudash, which we give our praises to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Yahushai, which is our Lord and Savior, and to the Holy Spirit. Let our Mashanakabala has Karim, Sals Allah, which we give the honors to the elders of Israel, which is the apostles and elders of great wisdom who teach and will well, and Shalom, wa halabakiyah, Shah Allah, which means peace and love to the elect of Israel. Coming with you again with another lesson through the spirit power of Yahweh Shemashai by Hashem Hakudash on the brother Anna from the Jim Memphis camp. That's gonna be on this idiom right here, what's the word coming to. And my sources are for free dictionary, so I'm gonna get into it, but willing you be edified. It said what's the word coming to? It's a rhetorical question that expresses disappointment or disillusionment with the state of the world in its future, typically stated upon learning of unpleasant news or witnessing something that one believes is an indication of overall decline. Right. What's the word coming to? From dictionarycambridge.org. Something you say that means that life is not as pleasant or safe as it was in the past. So this is basically what it is, man. A rhetorical question, man. Full of disappointment, unpleasant news, So right, man. So I'm gonna get scriptures around it, man. Cause what's the word coming to is chaos, man. Destruction, So right, let me start with Jeremiah 28:8. It said the prophets that had been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war, and of evil and of pestilence, man. You see, of war, because World War III is coming. Revelation 11:14 said the third will come quickly. Of evil, right? A time like no other. Lord will not grab that, man. Jacob trouble and of pestilence, man. You see, so this is exactly what the word coming to, man. You see. It's 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Right, dangerous times shall come. This is what the word coming to. Dangerous times, man. Matthew 24:3. And as he said upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world. So you read this all the way down, but I'm going to jump down to 21, because basically the disciple was asking the Lord for signs, man. You see? So I'm going to jump down to 21. It said, For then should be great tribulation, such was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor that ever shall be. You see, this is one of the signs, great tribulation, man. Unpleasant news, man. A lot of death, a lot of chaos. You see. So with this again, this is the Lord speaking. For then shall be great tribulation, so such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. So this time going to top slavery, man. You're going to top 7 AD. You see? It's Daniel 12:1. It said, And at that time shall Micah stand up, the great prince, was standing for the children of thy people. Who are thy people? The nation of Israel, the Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, into the Israelite foreigners who have been scattered amongst the countries that live like the other nations, whose spirit goes back to an Israelite. You see, of thy people, the nation are the Israelites, man. But mainly, chiefly, the elect of the nation of Israel, man. You see? It said, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. You see, a time of trouble, Jacob's trouble, man. Jeremiah 37, alas, that day is great, it is none like it. You see? Let me grab that real quick. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the times of Jacob's trouble. Who are Jacob? Israel, the Israelites. trouble, bad timing, evil time. But he should be saved out of it, right? He should be saved out of it. The elect, you know, Lord will part of the number. So I'm gonna finish it off. It said, in that time, that people should be delivered, right? He should be saved out of it. Everyone that should be found within the book, man. So this is what the world coming to, man. A time of trouble, a time like no other, man. Darkness, man. You see? This is what the future consists of. Let me get that. Ecclesiastes 12:3. And today, when the keepers of the house should tremble, and the strong men should bow themselves, and the ground to cease. Right? Jobless. Ain't no work. You see? Keeper of the house, man. They see this economic collapse. You see? They're trembling, man. CVID, what making them tremble. Pandemic. You see? The ground cease, man. Ain't no work for Egypt, man. It's because they are few, right? A lot of people are on unemployment, you know. It's because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened, right? So those that look out the windows be darkened, man. Meaning what? Your future. The future is gonna be dark for you, man. Isaiah 8:22. And they shall look unto the earth and behold trouble and darkness, right? Because this is what's the word coming to, man. You see? Unpleasant news, man. It said with the state of the world in its future, man. You see? You see? So it said, and they shall look unto the earth and behold darkness and behold trouble and darkness. Dimness of anguish, and they shall be driven through darkness, man. The book of Job, the 18th chapter, I believe, it said terror should make you afraid on every side, man. You see? So this is what the world coming to, man. Ain't no peace. Ain't none of that, man. This place ain't bouncing back, This place can't be healed, man. Ezekiel 7:5. Thus said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, evil and only evil, behold, is come, and end is come, the end is come, and watch for thee. Behold, it is come. Like this is what coming. Evil, man. Evil is coming, man. Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they should cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them, right? Because evil is coming, man. Bad timing, man. Bad time is coming, man. They say, that sword, Revelation 12:12, he should come and having great wrath. You see? This is 2 Ezra 15. I read 5. It said, behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. This is what the world coming to. The Lord bring the plagues upon this world, man. You see? Famine, death, and destruction, man. And this all the Lord doing, man. Martial law, man. You see? He said, woe to the one and them that dwell therein, for there's war and their destruction draw nigh, and one people should stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands, man. What's the modern day sword? The gun. You see? For there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They should not regard the kings nor princes, and the course of their actions should stand in their power. You see? So this is what the word coming to, upwards of the people. You see? We at the end of this, man. The signs are here that we living at the end of this, man. You see? Then what it's saying, those that endure to the end, the same should be saved. The book of Acts 14:22 said, through much tribulation shall you enter into the kingdom of the Most High, man. You see? He said man should desire to go into a city and should not be able, right? Military checkpoints, martial law, man. It already locked down, city locked down. You see? He said, for because of their pride, the cities should be troubled, the houses should be destroyed, and man should be afraid, right? Man should be afraid. How much more are you women in that day, man? A man should have no pity upon his neighbor, but should destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation, man. For the lack of food, because famine is coming. People are going to die of starvation, man. You see? And, the lack of bread, money, man. They can't support their family. So, hey, a man should have no pity upon his neighbor, man. In the book of 2 Ezra, the 6th chapter, it said, 24. In that time shall friends fight with one against another like enemies, man. So that friendship gonna be thrown out the window, man. It said the love of many shall wax cold, man, and iniquity shall abound. The book of Matthew, the 24th chapter. Well, I'm paraphrasing, man. You see? So hey, let me get 2 Ezra 16 and let me see. 14. It said, behold, the plagues are sent and shall never return again until they come upon the earth. Hold on, Slocky. 2 Ezra 16:8. The mighty Lord sending the plagues. Who is he that can drive them away? You see? Who is he can drive them away, man? This whole chapter going in on that, man. 18. 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days, the beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of war and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What should I do when these evils should come? Right, because they are coming. You see? They are coming, man. You know? So, right, so hey, with that, I hope you were edified. Let me get this last one. Jeremiah 8 and 15. It said, Jeremiah 8 and 15, we look for peace, but no good came. And for a time of health, behold, trouble. This is what coming to the earth. This is what the world coming to. No peace. You know, no peace is coming, man. Trouble is coming. Ezekiel 7 and 25. It said, destruction is coming, and they shall seek peace, and they shall be none, man. Because no peace is coming to this place, man. It's over with, man. The book of 1 Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, said when they begin to say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them, man. You know, we're at the end of this, man. Perilous times will come. 1 Peter 4 and 7. But the end of all things is at hand, right? But be ye therefore sober and watch unto prayer, man. So this is the time we got to be praying every day, man, asking the Lord to have mercy on us, to deliver us from this evil time. The hour of temptation is nigh. You know, the mark of the beast being made mandatory, which is the microchip. You see? Then when that happens, hey, best believe our Lord is about to crack on skies, man. You see? So, hey, this is what the world coming to, man. Chaos, evil, a time of trouble, man. You see? This is what the world coming to, man. No peace is coming, man, to this place. Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword, right? But a sword, man. You see? Now my dog want to bark. Hey, you know? So, hey, that's what we doing, man. Hey, it says silent alarm, you know, in my holy mountain, man. Blow ye the trumpet, man. That's what we doing. The prophets, we blowing that trumpet, man. You know? Hey, let me get 2 Ezra 16, man. It's just the spirit, 16 and 40. All my people, hear my word, make you ready to that battle, and those evils be even as pilgrims upon the earth, man. You know? So, wait, man, we blowing it, we barking, man. But, hey, what's the other pastor doing? What they say they are on dumb dogs, you see? They can't bark, man. They ain't barking. And what about to come, man? You see? Hey. Yeah, I'm going to end it, man. Hey, with that, I hope you were edified. Once again, give our praises to you. How about some Messiah, about some Kakadash, the honors to the apostles and elders of great mission, for teaching well, teaching love to the elect, that Shalom, come, Mashallah, wa Baba.